Hey everybody, it's Jamie, the crafty DIY guy. I would love to thank EveryPlate for sponsoring today's video. All right, everyone, I am so excited about this Dollar Tree haul today because it literally centers around everything food related. We have got stuff for the dinner table, set the perfect place settings. We have got decor. We have got storage solutions for the kitchen. We have got all kinds of great things, and I'm actually really super excited. Before we jump into this, of course, I want to say thank you to all of my subscribers. You guys know who you are. Thank you so much for being here. I truly appreciate it, and this is an amazing adventure, and I hope that you are loving it as well. Now, for the very first thing that you're going to need, especially when you're setting any kind of table, is placemats. Now, Dollar Tree has some fantastic placemats, and even at the $1.25 price point, I was going to say place point, the $1.25 price point, this is still a really good deal. And this particular one, of course, has my favorite colors of blue and green and white in there. And I wanted something for my table. Now, you may remember my dining room table is like a dark blue, like a teal color. And so this is going to really pop on top of that. But what's also going to make it pop is some white dishes that I also picked up at Dollar Tree. Now, just even looking at that right there, that's going to be pretty incredible and amazing. And I've got some great napkins, fabric napkins that are going to complement this as well. Now, when you take all of this and pull it together, of course, you want to have some sort of charger plate or something to go with it. By the way, don't you love the shape of these? This kind of rounded off square for the bowl and the plate. I am dying. I love it so much. But by the way, I was able to get 4 of each of these because I keep my dishes in limited quantities. Otherwise, my sink just fills up with all kinds of dishes. And think about it. When you're plating something very beautiful for dinner, this is the perfect kind of vessel to be able to do that. I like, personally, very clean white plates because the food should be showcased. The food is what we're excited about, and I want you to be able to see the food when I'm plating everything. So, because I'm cooking for you, I'm doing a lot. But the other thing that they have at Dollar Tree are charger plates. I was able to get these wood charger plates at Dollar Tree. And again, such a good value. I've seen very similar types of chargers that even have this kind of black background that are plastic that are as expensive as $14 or $15 a piece at other stores. And for $1.25, you can really take these and you can do all kinds of things with them. You can spray paint them if you want to, because remember, you're not putting food on there. You don't serve anything on here. But look how beautiful this is going to be. I'm going to try not to drop it all. But you've got that great wood charger. You've got these great plates. You've got this fantastic, this is where my waiter experience is going to come into play. And then I'm going to have these great blue and white and green napkins that are just going to make everything pop. And my table is going to look amazing. And I'm going to be able to set for a really nice dinner. All right, everyone, it is time to get cooking. And I want to thank EveryPlate once again for sponsoring today's video. All of our lives are crazy. And I don't know about you, but I just don't have time for proper meal planning all the time, which is actually why I'm here to tell you about EveryPlate, and honestly, why I love it so much. Today, I'm going to be making the Southwest beef and black bean chili. So I'm going to start by cutting up all of my veggies. With the EveryPlate meals, I absolutely love the convenience. I don't have to think about what's for dinner or what I'm going to cook or even worry about if I have all of the ingredients, because literally everything shows up at my house and all I have to do is cook them. It's so simple and I really love it. I'm able to have a home-cooked meal at my house, and it's so much cheaper than going out to a restaurant, and I actually get a lot of variety. Other meal plans can be very expensive. However, the EveryPlate is around $4.99 per person. So not only is it affordable, it's also very yummy. I love that EveryPlate sends you the exact amount of ingredients that you need, because as a single guy myself, sometimes when I go out to the grocery store, I have a lot of really good intentions with my meal prep, but many times items will go to waste. The reason I love choosing EveryPlate is because it's an affordable price and it's really easy to use. You can go to their website, you pick from 17 different chef design recipes, and they will send you all of the ingredients as well as an easy to follow recipe card that has 6 steps or even less. For the chili that I'm making tonight, it only has 5 very, very simple steps. It's so easy. This chili is so good, and my kitchen right now smells absolutely incredible, and it is because of the Southwest beef and black bean chili that I'm eating with the sour cream and the jalapenos. Now, if you guys want to try EveryPlate for yourself, you can start off for as little as $1.79 per meal in the first box, and you can get an additional 20% off your next 2 boxes by using my code CraftyDIY9. I'm going to link everything in the description box for you below, but first, I'm going to finish my chili. Speaking of more kitchen stuff and kind of setting the table and making the perfect kind of experience, I really love to add things like flowers to my dinner table. Now, of course, I just dropped something that I'm gonna need. But there are some amazing faux flowers at Dollar Tree, especially when it comes to springtime. And these in particular, I thought were really pretty because they give a nice pop of color and they're gonna be perfect for the dinner table. Also, I am very particular about smells in particular. Like when I'm cooking something and I'm having friends over, I want the house to smell like what I'm cooking. I don't want it to smell like flowers or candles or anything like that. And that's the beauty of having a lot of faux options with the faux flowers that are available from Dollar Tree. Even at $1.25, like look how luxurious they look. And then of course, Dollar Tree is going to have vases, and I did pick up this vase. I'm going to trim down these, and I'm going to put these in the center of my table. And I mean, even that right there, how beautiful is that going to look? It's going to look tall, it's going to look luscious, and because I'm going to cut down these stems, it's not going to be like I'm eating dinner and I'm going, hey, how's your food? And, you know, my friend's going to have to go, my food's really good. It's great. How is yours? And then we're going to have to, you know, dig our way through the forest. That's not the way that this is going to be at all. And again, $1.25. I think I bought 10 stems, $1.25. Such a great way to decorate the table. And what I like to do is anytime I'm using faux flowers, of course, I cut off all these tags, but also I will put a little bit of water in the vase down at the bottom and put these in there. And it gives the illusion, or at least the look, that the flowers are real, especially if you've got something at your table that looks as luxurious as those. Now, the other thing I think that is super important for setting the right kind of table, especially if maybe you want a romantic dinner or something, is candles. Now, the great thing about Dollar Tree is that they have unscented candles. They have them in pillar candles, they have them in votives, they have them in the smaller tea light candles. And what's so great about these is that because they are unscented, they're not going to compete with that beautiful meal that you've just cooked for you or for your loved one or for your family. And you can literally have the atmosphere or the ambiance that you want. And you can add amazing candle holders. Now, speaking of amazing candle holders, I did find these at Dollar Tree, this kind of amber color, which I thought was incredible. Now, these unfortunately are too big. However, these are not. And I found a 4-pack of these candles that I picked up at Dollar Tree that are also unscented, and they will fit perfectly inside here. Now, I have found that with these particular candles that sometimes the wick slides out of them. So what I will do is I will actually take a piece of tape and put it at the bottom of it. And I usually use like a duct tape or something like that just to help hold that wick in. So if you've experienced the same problem with these, that's a good way to prevent it. And because it's going to be at the bottom, you're not going to see it anyway. And it's not going to, I don't think anyway, be super flammable because the wax and everything is going to build up around it. So, yeah, just, you know, use it at your own discretion. But again, super, super awesome with different materials and candles that you can get. Now, if you are still kind of, a little scared about candles and maybe you don't want open flame, you've got kids that you're feeding, but you still want to set the tone, you can get some amazing battery operated options as well. Now, these particular ones are the tall, kind of slender, beautiful candles. I always say the name of these wrong. And then this is also a very good option if you're wanting something that also gives you that taller, kind of slender appeal, but maybe you don't want something super tall, or maybe you're playing around with different variations. These are emergency light candles, but they also work just like any other kind of candle like this. You can easily put these into your candle holders and you get the same experience. And this is a 2-for-1 pack. So for $1.25, this is definitely a great option. Now, again, if you're wanting this tall, slender look, but maybe you're okay with, using a regular candle, Dollar Tree also has those for you. So again, taper, tapper, I always say it wrong. These, again, and everybody corrects me every time, and I still say it wrong. So leave it in the comments if you want, but I'm still going to say it wrong. It's just one of those things that I can't figure out for some reason. My brain doesn't connect. But again, great options for you for putting these on the dinner table and not having to worry about, especially if you're using the battery operated ones, if the kids knock them over or something like that. Now, let's get into some amazing options that are also help complement the dinner table, but can be used for multiple things. Now, these kind of oil and vinegar containers that I picked up from Dollar Tree, once again, $1.25, such a great value. These can be used for so many different things. You can put oil and vinegar in them. You can put your salad dressing in them. But what I also like about them, and that I saw a friend do, is she has her dishwashing liquid in one of these and she has it on her sink. It just looks better than maybe having the bottle of Dawn or whatever it's going to be there sitting on top of the countertop. But what's also very, very cool about it is that you could put simple syrup in it for your bar. There's a lot of different options for it. I probably wouldn't put liquor in here, but definitely olive oil and vinegar or salad dressing, and these are very easy to put on the table, and they look really, really nice too. Now, when you are kind of planning that perfect dinner and you're wanting, something to go with it, you might want a little vino or something, and I found this adorable tiny little ice bucket that is also at Dollar Tree, and it was in the kind of party section. And what was cool about this is that it's a single bottle. So I'm just having a meal for two. My home plate kit is kind of set up for two people, and I want to invite somebody over for dinner, and we're going to share a bottle of wine. How cute is this to put on your dinner table? And you can keep a bottle of wine chilled, and you just have to worry about the one bin. I don't know about you guys, but I don't have an ice maker in my refrigerator, so I've got to use the old-fashioned ice cube kind of plan, and this is perfect for that because I'm also not wasting a whole bunch of ice cubes that I'm going to have to make. And speaking of ice cubes that I'm going to have to make, you might as well pick up some ice cube trays while you're at Dollar Tree. These are a 2-pack, and of course, they're in my favorite color, blue. So these are going to be perfect. And these are actually very generous size ice cubes, which I was really happy to see. They're in my favorite color, blue. It's a 2-pack, so I was able to get 4, so I can stack those up and make all kinds of ice cubes for my perfect dinner party. Now, when you're looking at different accessories and things you may for the kitchen, you're going to want to go all over the board, right? You're going to want to have very pretty like oven mitts. And my mom used to call these these are the good towels. Don't clean up messes with the good towels. And the blue and the butterflies really complement each other. It's kind of a perfect spring look. And if you know me, you know my story about butterflies and my grandmother. So I love these. And then of course, my favorite color, blue oven mitt, which is a great complement. It looks really pretty hanging in the kitchen, and it is functional. Sorry, Mom, I am going to use this for cleaning up messes and stuff because I paid $1.25 for them, and I can go and get more if I need to. The other thing that I really do like getting at Dollar Tree is aluminum foil, but not only these big jumbo rolls. This is a 27 square foot roll of aluminum foil. And for me being a single guy and having kind of limited leftovers, these are going to be perfect. And then also these sheets are perfect. These aluminum foil sheets. It's 30 of them. And these are great for lining like a baking pan or a cookie sheet because you're only needing a small amount. There's some really great pocket meals that you can make with those kind of aluminum foil sheets as well. And again, it's such a good staple to have in the kitchen. Now, also, I like to keep a journal. This was from the Dollar Tree Plus section. This was $5, but it's leather bound on both sides. It's got this really pretty clip on the front of it. But what's so great about this is that I like to make my grocery list, write down recipes. Maybe if I'm inspired, I was watching something on TV and saw a great recipe, or maybe I need to write down that home plate meal that I ordered because it's like, oh, that was really, really good and I want to order that again in the next week. This is a great way to do it. And it's got this great kind of bookmark that's already built into it. So let's say you are, working on a page and you just want to move your bookmark to that page. Boom, you've got it. This is very, very easy. I carry like a messenger bag or a backpack around with me a lot. And this is something that I can keep in there. It's a good size for that. And it's actually really portable for a lot of different purse sizes or things that you might have. The other thing that I like that I think is super important when you're in the kitchen is clean up, and having these antibacterial towels or also having these Brillo Basics are perfect for the kitchen. Now, these Brillo Basics are reusable, so they are great for that. And you can use them for a lot of variety, a lot of different types of cleaning. You can use them for your dishes. You can clean with them. You can use them in your kitchen. You can use them in your bathroom. And again, I really do like these. Now, this particular one, this is a microfiber cleaning towel. This is also very good. And because it's made by the Scrub Buddies, it's really, really good for the tough jobs that you might have in your kitchen. Maybe you burn something. Maybe you don't cook it exactly the way you thought you were going to cook it. That's another reason why, you may need it. And if you do need it because you've got those little stinky smells because you burned something, hopefully you're not going to burn something. These scents from Dollar Tree are also very great. Now, this is kind of like their version of a plug-in, and then they've got a variety of different scents. I actually really like this fresh linen scent because I think that it goes really well with everything. And also, I think that this is a great complement to maybe your bathroom or even like the laundry room, bedroom. Definitely keep them outside the kitchen. I don't like to have these whenever I'm kind of, cooking. Again, I like very unscented things because I want the food to be the showcase. But another great option that you can get at Dollar Tree. And then they have this great colander that I really liked that came from Dollar Tree. It's from the Betty Crocker section. And again, such a great item. It's super small. It's the perfect size if you've got just a couple meals that you're doing or you're a single person. And even if you're cooking a smaller amount of noodles or pasta or anything, this is a great colander for that. Rinsing vegetables, there's all kinds of great things that you can do in your kitchen with this item. And then, speaking of other kitchen gadgets and goodies, I have lost the scissors that go with my cutting block. I'm sure that they're in my craft room somewhere. And I'm going to use this pair as a replacement for temporary. And then these will probably end up in my craft room. But then also this great set of smaller measuring spoons was perfect. And I love this because I will actually separate them from this hook and then use command hooks on the inside of my cabinet door to store these inside the kitchen, and they are wonderful for that. Now, the other thing that I grabbed that is also important for leftovers are these Rubbermaid containers. Now, these Rubbermaid containers, again, are perfect for whatever you're going to not eat, and it's a great way to take a meal with you to work. Pack it in a lunch bag. So many good options with this. And again, I really love that these are Rubbermaid. It's a great brand. And for $1.25 for two of these, it actually is a good deal. And then any kind of veggie storage or berry storage that you're doing, this container is amazing. It separates your food. It allows airflow through there. And it also allows any kind of excess moisture to drip away. And for $1.25, this is probably one of my favorite items that I can pick up at Dollar Tree. And then lastly, these containers. I have been looking for these containers forever, and my store finally got them. These are the containers with these fantastic lids. Not only do they have this great handle at the top, but they also clip here on either side. They clip this way. Don't break it, Jamie. And the lid comes off again, super, super easy. These are great for so many things. Bathroom storage, kitchen storage. Maybe you've got those packets of, gravy mixes or taco seasonings or just miscellaneous small items, and you've got spices and you've got them up in a taller cabinet. This is very easy to grab because you're going to have this lid. You've got this that's clipped on, so this lid is also very sturdy on here. You can grab it like this, and then when you're able to, you can grab the handle and you can fill it up. I'm actually keeping my dishwasher pods. I go to Costco and buy mine. I have them in bulk, and I just store them in this, and it is a great way to keep them safe under my sink. It's very easy for me to grab it out, grab a dishwasher pod, throw it in the dishwasher, do what I got to do, put it right back, and it's a great way to help keep me organized. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments below which items were your favorite. I definitely think that this one is my favorite. And of course, thank you so much to Every Plate for sponsoring today's video. Be sure and check out the discount code below and let me know if you have any questions. All right, guys, take care. Bye-bye.